Hello, meet Dativa again. Welcome back. In the previous presentation, we looked at the general tenets of grammar, and I promised that we would look at them in detail, basing ourselves on one of the texts at A level written by Shakespeare, and that is King Lear. We are going to look at the summary plot of the play first. King Lear is the play authored by William Shakespeare, and it has two plots, the main and the subplot. The main plot is drawn from Lear and his family, while the subplot is composed of Gloucester and his two sons. In this play, Lear is the main character, an aging king of Britain who decides to divide his kingdom amongst his three daughters, Gonriel, Regan, and Cordelia. He, however, puts a condition that whoever praises him most shall take the biggest portion of the kingdom. The two elder daughters, Gonriel and Regan, give their father flattering answers. Cordelia, on the other hand, the youngest and the favorite daughter, remains silent. She loves the father the way she's meant to, and she says she cannot heave her heart into her mouth. Out of rage, Lear disowns her and curses her. She marries France, who takes her up as the queen without dowry. Gonriel and Regan are meant to take care of their father, one at a time. However, they undermine and overlook his authority, and they do not hesitate to let him go out into the storm. Slowly by slowly, Lear goes insane. He wanders on the heath in the great storm after being rejected by Regan and her husband Cornwall. Remember, when Lear disowns Cordelia, Kent intervenes to let him know that he has made a wrong decision. Lear does not hesitate to disown Kent. He is banished, but he comes back disguised as Caius to serve the king. Gloucester also experiences family problems as his son Edmund, the illegitimate one, tricks him into believing that Edgar, his elder and legitimate son, wants to kill him and take possession of his property. Without thinking twice, Gloucester believes in what Edmund tells him and manhunts Edgar. For safety, Edgar disguises himself as poor Tom, a crazy beggar, and he heads out to the heath as Lear. Gloucester realizes that the two daughters of Lear are mistreating him, and so he intervenes to help. But before that, he tells Edmund that the French troop has arrived to help Lear. Edmund reveals the information to Regan and Cornwall, who do not hesitate to accuse Gloucester of treason. They capture him, blind him, and pluck off his beard, and let him to wander into the countryside. In the process of torturing Gloucester, his servant stabs Cornwall, who bleeds to death. Regan does not hesitate to kill the servant. So, both die. At Dover, the French army, led by Cordelia, lands as part of invasion to save Lear. Meanwhile, Edmund is romantically entangled with both Gonriel and Regan. Regan is a widow, and Gonriel, on the other hand, has lust for Edmund. Albany sympathizes with Lear, while Gonriel conspired with Edmund to have him killed at the front line. On the other hand, Gloucester also tries to end his life, but Edgar, disguised as poor Tom and a peasant, comes in to save him. At Dover, the English troop, led by Edmund, defeat the French army. It's very unfortunate. Lear and Cordelia are captured. It should also be noted that during the storm, the king is in the company of the fool, who helps him to remind him of his mistake and encourage him to move on. Edgar kills Oswald in an attempt to save Gloucester. Edgar received the letter from Oswald before he dies, which is addressed to Edmund, and the content of the letter is to have Albany killed on the front line. Edmund delivers the letter to Albany, and Edgar later draws with Edmund over the same. We later come to learn of Gloucester's death after reconciling with his son Edgar. He dies a happy man. Goneril poisons her sister Regan out of jealousy for Edmund. She also later ends her life after learning that Edmund dies and her treachery is revealed to her husband, Albany. In prison, Cordelia is executed, but Lear does not hesitate to kill the person that kills his daughter. On the orders of Edmund is the reason why we have Cordelia and the father imprisoned. Lear appears on stage carrying the corpse of his daughter. It is very unfortunate and is overwhelmed by the incident. He can't stand it any further, and so he breathes his last. Kent comes in to tell us that it is worth of him to die, because there is nothing that is left for him. Albany, Edgar, and elderly Kent are left to take care of the country under the cloud of sorrow and regret. However, we see Kent leaving the responsibility in the hands of the two, as he claims that his master calls him. In the next video, I'll present the tenets of drama as portrayed in the play King Lear. See you then. Thank you.